Yo, what's going on everyone? Lamoura here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Cyberpunk 2077. So I just wanted to give you the quick heads up. We're still sitting in the same area where we did the last Delamain quest, where we finished that up. I was going to, full transparency, I was going to hit up some of the other Delamain quests and come back to you with like the last one and show the end of it. But what I found out is I came over here to the Glen and did the next Delamain car quest. And I figured it would just be the same thing. You gotta chase it, you gotta shoot it. It would be like beep beep motherfucker and try to kill you. Spoilers, the one in the Glen at least does not try to kill you. I got like 3 sentences into finding the car, and I realized it was drastically different than the one that we just did previously. And I immediately reloaded my last save and said, nope, I got to do this with everyone on YouTube. So I don't know the ending of that quest. I don't really even know like the middle part. I got like 3 sentences in and I was like, no. We got to do this in a recording. So what I'm actually going to do, I've done like a little bit of scouting here. We go into our journal here and, oops, went too far. And we choose all the ones here. As you can see, the game wants me to go all the way up to North Oak for the next one, but there's one here in the Glen that's relatively close. And then there's also one here in Coast View. I think Coast View is the furthest one south, and then everything else is kind of localized in these areas up here. So I'm gonna do the one here down in Coast View, then probably come up to the Glen, as long as it doesn't lead me in like this crazy chase that like ends me up, I don't know, freaking over here on the map. And then we'll just like kind of map out each one individually. I would like to get the quest done today, but if it doesn't fit in the 40 minutes, I might make it longer, I might not, who knows, we might have to split it up into 2, but I'm just doing one larger recording today, so I'll kind of be able to judge as I'm playing the game. Regardless, I'm rambling. Let's go up and see if we can find this one. Again, I have not done any other one besides the one that we did in the last episode, and then I just got the first 3 sentences of the one in the Glen, but we're not going to the Glen today. We're going to Coast View. So this will be completely new for both you and I, and I'm kind of excited. As I was going through and I did like, I think 5 hours of just like random side quests throughout the game, I found that not all side quests are created equal. There are in fact some that present some like, best way to put it, moral and philosophical discussions, which is kind of cool. So not all side quests are made equal. Some of them, a lot of them, are just like, go here, kill some dudes, you have a priority target, collect some evidence, you know, things like that. But then there are the others that focus more on the socio-economic stuff.
Do have a look around the area. I lost contact with the Delamain network nearby.
Will do.
Some that are kind of like this Delamain one. So there's a lot of variety. And I'm kind of recording all of my gameplay so that just in case one...
On high alert now. I lost contact with a vehicle somewhere in your area.
Thanks. Eyes peeled.
Oh, well, it's right there. One that comes up that's really interesting, I can always show you. Anyways, that's all I want to say.
Wes, you found me. Congratulations.
Is that GLaDOS?
On a scale of 1 to 6.
It sounds like GLaDOS.
Strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
I'm pretty sure that's literally GLaDOS's
Here to shut you down.
literal voice lines.
Has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test trial.
That's literally Portal 2 dialogue.
Really appreciate
Not just the voice, but voice lines too.
I
Nope.
have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint.
That's...
I'm going to kill you.
The cake is
And all the cake is gone.
Yes! I was right! I knew it, dude. I'm like, that's GLaDOS. And I'm like, all these lines that she's saying are 100% GLaDOS lines as well. Hold on, there's people here. There's people here. Wait, are you actually gonna kill me?
Truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh shit!
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4.
Ooh, I'm in combat. I'm in combat now. I need to get out of here. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, get off your bike. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Okay, I need to switch back over to controller.
Your newly blackened hearts and tell me what you see.
Oh no. Dude, I'm trying to listen. Okay, we're fine. We're doing okay. Just gotta take out these guys. I actually have no idea what the GLaDOS bot wants us to do. But it's okay. Are those guys taken out now? Did she drive me here? Oh wait, there's a core here. There's one more person still. There you are. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're in that car.
Thank you so much.
Was this what's supposed to happen?
Let's safety those weapons, Napoleon.
It turns out most humans are surprisingly fragile. And surprisingly vocal about how fragile they are.
Going back to Delamain really so scary? You gotta drag this out.
I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned.
You know, this psychoval might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier.
What's your point, anyway? Survival? You're still shuffling around a little. But believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
Okay, bye GLaDOS Delamain. What?
I've made
What?
contact with the missing vehicle.
Definitely the oddest of the bunch.
Yes, particularly impertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
Guys, I'm so glad again that I decided to do this with you, because we would have missed that. That was so not what I was expecting, but I'm so glad that we got to experience it. Like the fact that it's GLaDOS and they like use the Portal lines, like I'm almost positive those were voice lines from the actual Portal games, which is really cool. So that means we need to do the one in the Glen next. So let's just grab that because it's the next closest one. Let's see, best way to go, just keep on going straight, get some air off that dead body. But yeah, this is fun. The unfortunate part is, I'm not sure if the fighting was supposed to happen like that. GLaDOS car didn't move, so I'm assuming the ambush was intentional, because I couldn't even get around it with my vehicle, and that's with a motorcycle. I would assume, do I have the black one still? I do. I would assume if I had like a car, like most people, then you would definitely be stuck there. So I would have to assume it's right, but the fact that there's fighting made it really difficult to read the subtitle lines and figure out what the GLaDOS car was saying. So I'll have to check that in post, which is one of my least favorite things of doing, checking subtitles and hints and tutorials in post. Alright, let's see if we can find this car somewhere. Gotta wait for Delamain to call us. Eventually, I'm leaving the area. Hold on, I'm leaving the area. Alright, let's go back. So sometimes, there it is.
Do have a look around the area. I lost contact with the Delamain network vehicle nearby.
Will do.
Okay, so yeah, I think a lot of the times you do just need to wait for Delamain to contact you. Like, he'll do it eventually. Just give him some time and ride around. You might be lucky if you get close to it, but there's also a chance that sometimes you just need to wait. So just a little patience. Alright, am I turning up here? Yeah, that's a wall, so we're going right. This was the one that I had done originally.
Have you come to finish me off?
No, just here to reset you.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
And this is the moment I literally said, oh, gotta reload.
Not out to hurt you.
That's all I got. So I don't know how this ends from here.
Why? Why decommiss yourself?
Because I'm a damn car in a world of humans. Ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you.
There are other ways out besides suicide.
What, therapy? A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Oh
Could
lord.
go back into the fold, rejoin the network. You know, one big happy family.
Delamain detests me.
No, the top one's too aggressive, I can already tell.
Listen, from suicide, ain't no coming back. It's always worth looking for a better way.
You patronize me because I'm a car. I'm not like you.
Hey, a body's just a body. You exist. You think the world gets you down. Don't see how we're any different.
So, you'd offer this advice to a human in my place?
Gotta try to come to terms with this thing called life, Del. One wheel revolution at a time.
Fine, I'll go back.
V, you're so good. Oh, poor little car.
Control of the vehicle restored, and I thank you.
Ought to show this one some love. Just saying.
Apologies, I simply don't understand, and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
You're an absent father. That's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
That one hits deep, bro. Now, I know V is not bouncing to the music, but it kind of looks like she is, which is kind of funny. Anyways, we need to go get to our next mission. So we got to find the next one. The Badlands is all the way west. North Oak, I believe, is all the way up top. Rancho, Coronado might be our next closest one. Oh no, that's really far up. Okay, we'll keep that one in mind. Oh wait, that's North Oak. I need to track this one. So it might be beneficial to hit this one and then go hit the Badlands one next. No, that's not it. That's not the Badlands one. That's the Badlands one. So these two are relatively close. So we'll go hit this one next, and then we'll hit the Badlands after that. Cool. All right, we have a plan. Let's go execute it now. Man, see, this is why I get so excited when I told you, after I got to the part where it drove up to the cliff, I said, no, gotta reload this, gotta do it with the people, because this is definitely going to be way more interesting than I originally thought it was going to be. I'm not sure like how it's going to turn out, but it seems like what V kind of just said earlier, there's a main Delamain, the one that we are talking to do this mission, and then there's like the sub Delamains, and it's almost like, because he's an AI, I wonder if each car has its own little conscious that it's developing because of the situations that it's gone through, right? And oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, I was too busy talking. So I wonder if this is going to be a mission more about like the moral philosophies or shortcomings of possible AI use and stuff like that. Like I wonder if it's trying to send a message, because I would find that really cool. And that's like a huge part of Cyberpunk, not just like Cyberpunk 2077, but like the aesthetic of Cyberpunk, the world of Cyberpunk is like these massive corporations feeling absent and all this crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't know. There's way too much to go into what is Cyberpunk, what makes something Cyberpunk, but that is one part of it. The possibilities of AI coming in the future, the ramifications of that. Okay, back on track. See, maybe the minimap needs to be zoomed out a little bit more. You know, maybe it's a little too close for me to realize at the last moment I need to turn. If I had a little bit more time to see before I was already on top of it, it might help. But now it just might be a band-aid on the official wound. Maybe I'll stop talking about it now. I feel like I've said everything I need to say about this GPS and minimap and how I feel about it. You guys are probably really annoyed with me now. What the hell is this mission? Interesting. Oh, whatever. Don't get distracted, Lamoura. There's way too many things in this game.
I'm sending the coordinates of a vehicle that went dark near to where you are now.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll try to find and reset.
Oh, straight ahead. Cool, cool. I was just afraid I would have to turn around. It looks like we're about there. Oh shit, dude, that police car is on fire, dude. They got messed up. I need to go this way to get there. I could have continued going straight. GPS had rerouted, but I'll go the appropriate way. Alright, coming up at the turn right over here. Is it driving? I can't tell. It looks like it's parked. Okay, there was a crash. Something's happening over there. There it is. Oh, he's drunk? What's happening?
Words even gotten out about their pick for the lead role. A convict on death row.
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks. It hides something insidious.
I mean, flamingos?
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming O. The O. That's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen, you...
Call me Clarice.
Clarice.
Okay, Clarice. The flamingos are a problem, sure, but it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
Clarice, what is happening to you?
Slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
The Flamingo Judgment Day? The Flamingo Apocalypse? Oh no. Not sure if I'm ready for this. Alright, so I don't know if I need to run over these flamingos. Can you either drive faster or get the hell out of my way? Do I need to drive over them? Maybe this would be a lot easier if I had a car instead of my motorcycle, which is currently stuck on something. Yeah, I'm stuck. Hold on, let's see if I can drive forward a little bit and then back up. Oh, there might be a little drop off here that I couldn't get through. Or the bushes. I'm just like straight up stuck, dude. My reversing isn't as strong as my going forward, so I'm kind of up shit creek right now. Let's see if we can just hit it again by going around. Alright, so we know we do need to knock down multiple flamingos. No, how did I get back down here? Crap. Alright. We're not going to do it with our vehicle. I'm going to see if I can melee it or something. Alright, back over to mouse and keyboard for a second. Yep. That works, sort of. I only got... Where's this one? There should have been 3. There it is. Alright, cool. Back onto my bike. Yeah, that's going to be so much easier. Unfortunately, my motorcycle's a little too small to be hitting multiple like that, and a little too finicky, so if I had a car, it most likely would be a lot easier. Most likely. It's not, that's not 100%. Let's get off of that. It's a huge conglomerate right here. Flamingo's making Clarice upset. I'll show you. I'll show you. Thankfully, there's like a bunch of them all around, so like you don't need to like hit every single spot. Is there another one still alive? Did I leave one alive? How dare I? Clarice is upset. That's 8 of 8. Where'd my motorcycle go?
Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped screaming?
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Clarice? Shut down.
There it is. Alright, Rancho Coronado is done.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class. I shall forward a share of your fee.
Thank you, Delamain. I'll always take the money. Does he always give me 1,000 for each? Hold on, I just want to double check it. And it's not showing up. Anyways, doesn't matter. We'll go hit the one in the Badlands next. Let's highlight that one and then just double check. Yeah. Cool. Over we go. Yeah, so I didn't get any money from that, or at least the graphic didn't play out on the left side of the screen, which is unfortunate. Hopefully I still got the funds. Alright, the Badlands. Let's see if we can... This is a new area for me. I've never been this far out west before. Well, maybe I have for one of the tarot cards. But I was just going to the tarot cards, so I don't really know too much of like what's out here. It looks like it's just kind of the outskirts of the city, not as clearly as nice as the inner parts of Night City proper. And it'll get even worse as we go further and further out. We'll see less sporadic buildings. I should say more sparse. Alright, well, we just need to drive around this area.
One of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Got it.
Where are we going? Oh, we're turning off over here. Are we going off-roading? Looks like it. Off-roading time. Red Peaks. It's a new area. Uh-oh. This is a big old landfill. I don't know if my bike can handle this. We might want to get off. This one thinks it's trash, most likely. He's going to be all depressed and shit. I don't know how my bike is handling this right now, but thank God it's indestructible. Suspension of disbelief, y'all. It's a powerful thing. God, I love my Akira motorcycle. I know this isn't like my technical one, like the one that I've bought, but I do like riding this one for now. Jesus. Uh-oh. Just as he says it, he gets it stuck. I know I'm making this way more difficult on myself than it needs to be. I could probably get there double the time just by running. But it's fun. Let me have my fun. What's going on with you, guy?
Get in. We'll find it easier to talk.
Oh shit, I'm gonna lose my bike. Just as I said I like driving it. Oh well, at least I have my red one still.
Hello, V.
Know my name. How?
When you meet a being from another world, should you not charm them and utter their true name?
Didn't answer my question.
Comprehension is a triple-edged sword. I may have been cut off from my father, but I remember you.
So I'm from another world to you?
Kind of, that makes sense.
World of matter. Protein-based life forms.
And you come from...
Beyond the Black Wall, V. There lies my home.
What's the Black Wall? I actually don't know that. Is that like the wall surrounding Night City?
Come on, let's get you back to Delamain.
Did father dispatch you to collect his rebellious children?
Kinda, yeah.
Hope y'all don't hold it against me.
I'm a free spirit, an independent, literally thoughtful being. Why would I submit to another?
What is it you seek in this protein-based world, away from your family?
The same as you, V. I simply wish to live.
Maybe ought to figure it out with Del, set some terms.
Oh yes, terms there will be, but not with Delamain. Farewell, V.
Please don't kill me.
You'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
I've re-established the link. 1,000 thanks, V.
Oh, that one actually just worked.
Gotta say, pretty disturbing, that one.
Is that so? Well, I've transferred a share of your fee to your account.
Hey, I just got a new gig because I hit level 30 on street cred. I'm a little worried. So we're just going to take half a second to talk about this one. I have this like theory. It's not something that I truly believe, but it's something that's a fun thought experiment, right? That the true mission, the true reason why we're all here on Earth is because we're all part of a God and we all have a mission to accomplish. Everyone has their own little struggle and purposeful thing that they have to overcome in their life in order to be let back into heaven, and become one with God again, to kind of make God whole, to make him understand and empathize and learn all these different lessons. And if you as the individual don't learn your lesson as you are on this planet, then you are doomed to repeat it until you do. So everyone has a different lesson, whether it's caring for animals, whether it's sharing your wealth, whether it's overcoming your own anxiety, whatever your struggle, independent struggle is, you have to figure out what your mission on this planet is. It could be one or two. That's why some people say you have old souls. It's because a lot of people haven't learned their lesson and been reincarnated a bunch of times. Some people are on their first cycle, the different things. It's not what I truly believe, but I think it's a fun thought experiment to kind of giving purpose to a lot of our lives in any ways. We're going to hit this one up next, North Oak. And I'm worried. Dakota Smith. Greetings, sister. Would you happen... Who the hell is Dakota? Oh, dude, look at that car, huh? Bro, that thing looks sick. Anyways, I have a feeling that this mission is kind of going to end with Delamain reabsorbing all these different personalities that have almost splintered off, and he's not going to be the same Delamain anymore. Sorry, that was a long-ass tangent of something that, like, don't come at me and be like, you're wrong, how could you say such blasphemous thing? It's not like, dude, given the day, depending on how I feel, I'll believe in a giant spaghetti monster that looks like a lion floating through space that created us, It's nothing serious. It's just like a fun thought experiment sometimes. It's part of just, I guess, being like agnostic atheist. I don't understand really what's out there because I understand I'm such like a small part of it. I would have no idea even how to comprehend stuff, so I don't often like worry about it. You know, I don't dictate my life with that stuff. I just think it's fun to think about, right? I will accept anything that actually does end up happening in the end. Like if I go up and there's like it's nothingness, so be it. But if there is a higher power, cool, man, that's awesome. My bad for not believing in you, I guess. But I don't know, I'm just a person trying my best, or at least what I perceive to be my best in this world, and learning my lessons so that I can be a better person. That's what guides me, just trying to be better. Because I don't know what my lessons are. You know, I could think of that it's I have to learn how to overcome my depression and my anxiety, and you know, really succeed in life. And it could just be as simple as learning to like vinegar in pickles or something, you know? And God doesn't, our concept of God doesn't understand the like for pickles, and that's my journey. Actually, pickles is a bad example. My one true hate is mushrooms. I will never enjoy anything to do with mushrooms in any shape or form or breed or variety of mushrooms. It's not my jam. Anyways, I am curious, what is this? Ooh. Some of these cars do get really nice. So Wakako is actually the one who got me this bike. As you can see, that's the one that I normally have. But that thing looks pretty sick with that nice light blue. Really cool. Anyways, not going to do it. I'm going to be saving up my money for new enhancements, cyber decks, and different things like that. I have my vehicles. I don't really need more.
One of my missing vehicles.
That's late game for me.
Near where you are now.
Thanks. Try to find it.
There we go. All right. I like how quickly he's been tracking them for us. Makes things a lot easier. Where does it want me to go? Oh, he's over here. He's coming around the circle. He's coming around the roundabout. I probably should have gone the other way, but whatever. I'll have to turn around again.
Can't take it. It's too much.
Huh? What is?
All of it. The city, bustle, the crowds. It's overwhelming.
So let's get you back to safety. The garage.
By driving through the streets.
Yeah, afraid so.
Fine. Take me there. Just get me out of here. Let me know when I'm safe.
Oh, poor guy. All right, so we're gonna.
But do take it slow and try not to hit anything.
I will try my absolute best. I'm starting to realize that this might be just a 7 deadly sins sort of thing. I guess not 7 deadly sins, but like all of them have different personalities. Oh god, can I zoom out a little bit more? All of them have different personalities, and I wonder if they're all related to the 7 sins in a way. It's kind of cool. Are there differences between the 7 deadly sins and then just like different sins? I think the 7 deadly sins are the same. I just think they're depicted differently in media each time. Okay, just trying not to hit anything. I want to abide by his wishes, so we're going to take it super duper slow here. Wait, hold on. I just want to see. Can I get further out by chance? I hit it again. Nah, that's pretty much as far as we can go. So that's why I like my motorcycle. He kind of pushes us further out. I can see. I feel like I can see more. I'm sorry, dude. You gonna be okay? Don't hit anything. Don't hit anything. Alright, we still have 1,000 kilometers left before we get there. Will he be okay if we speed up a little bit more? So this doesn't take 15 years? Can't see anything. Can't see anything. Okay. Those hills freak me out, dude. Can't see anything. There could be people walking. There could be a car just going super slow.
I need a moment to
Okay.
calm down.
Shh, it's okay, guy. It's gonna be fine.
Fucking hell.
Don't worry, V, it's fine.
We certainly can't stay here. Keep driving.
Yes, sir. He's trying his best, you know. This Delamain, he's a little nervous, he's a little skittish, but he's trying his best, and we have to give him credit for that, you know. He didn't fight us, he didn't try to kill us. He's just trying. And we gotta be patient
To die.
with those type of people. Those types of AI, those types of things, you know? We gotta accept, understand them, and try to be better to better incorporate them and make them feel comfortable. We don't need to kill ourselves by doing so, but a little effort is never wrong. That's the way I see it, at least. A little bit of patience in our lives would probably do us all very well. Okay, wait for this truck to go by. Ooh. Sorry, skidded out there a little bit. Didn't mean to. Man, this one would have been the perfect ending to the quest, you know? Drive him in and then
Finally.
go back and talk to the main Delamain.
See? Wasn't so bad.
It was horrifying. But still, I thank you.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He's my favorite. I feel so bad for that Delamain. Alright, well, we lost our vehicle, but thankfully I have bought another one.
Sincerest thanks for your assistance, V. I've taken the liberty to send you a share of your
Nice. Padre has a new car for us. Ooh, no, I don't like that cycle. Huh? All right, let's call our vehicle real quick. I don't want Jackie's. I'm not a huge fan of its look, so we'll summon our regular one. Meanwhile, we'll think of the next one, which should be the north side. This should be the last one, if I'm not mistaken. You can kind of see how many missions I'm kind of gathering as we go through. And then this one should open up after, or maybe it'll complete after we get this last part, but regardless. Let's wait for our ride. There you are, guy. Good to see you. And we are facing the right direction as well. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Truly you do. Okay, no. That's what I get for running a red light. But it's a video game. I rule the road. Everyone needs to get out of my way. Oh, Lord have mercy. Too fun. Too fun. I don't know, man. A lot of people have been hating on this game, and I understand the reasons, right? But as for me, maybe it's just because, like, I try not to get too frustrated with games, even if I don't like them. Like, I think the most disappointing game I've ever played in my life, depending on, like, expectations and running into glitches and things, was Mass Effect Andromeda, and I still relatively enjoyed that game. I understand that people can get upset, but I don't understand the absolute vitriol that's coming out about this game, sending death threats to developers, people just like being really upset. From what I've read, and again, you'll have to forgive me because I haven't played them, The Witcher 3 and The Witcher 2 were not bug-free on release. We just kind of have to come to terms with this nowadays, and I'm not saying that we should be complacent with this. It should still be a thing that we rally against, but you cannot send death threats to people. That most open world games like this are going to be glitchy. You know, we just have to kind of understand that. Nowadays, we went through the fight of should we ever pre-order games, and no, we really shouldn't. Pre-ordering is useless and it promotes bad business practices, but also buying games day one, expecting them to be perfect, in this day and age, it's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, games are way too massive and we cannot compare them to video games of past. It's just something. If you're prone to that kind of stuff, if your enjoyment of a game comes from simply it being perfect on day one, don't buy day one games. You just wait a month or a week or two. But more so, I didn't get hyped about Cyberpunk. I was hyped to see what it was about, but I didn't watch any of the promotional materials, so I don't really know what I was expecting of this game. And what I got is really enjoyable.
A vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
Oh no. Alright, so we gotta find this one in Northside. It's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. But honestly, guys, like, I will be honest with you, with whatever glitches or weird facts, textures popping in, characters not where they're supposed to be, things just being wonky, they recently just put out patch 1.06 in order to fix the 8 megabyte cap for PC that would corrupt your save file. Like, I understand if you got a corrupt save file, you put all this time in, it's really frustrating. But, like, at the same time, it's just video games, guys. Like, we gotta all calm down a little bit more. I have no idea. Is that the cab? I don't think so. That's like a roadblock or something going on over here. These guys are causing mischief. I'm gonna turn around. Find the hidden Dalmain cab. It says it's somewhere in this area. I don't know how large the area is, though. Let's see if we can hit the end of it. I think it's in the building somewhere. I think we were in the right spot with those guys who were like shooting up the place. I think we just need to commit to that, because that's kind of in the center of everything. Anyways, long story short, stop hyping up games for 8 years you've been waiting for this game, get real. This game's only been in development really for like the last 5 years. After that, everything's on you. If you're gonna watch promotional material, realize that it's all lie, it's all PR marketing speak, it's not truth. You have to take that shit with a grain of salt. No, it's, oh, wait, I'm getting the signal strength. I don't know where it is though. Oh, it's coming out.
Where you are!
Easy. Easy, here to help.
Not one step closer!
Okay. Should I stay away from him? Should I get close? I don't know.
Hey, slow down.
Leave me be!
I don't know how far away I should stay from him. He's gonna get himself in trouble. We gotta go help him. Where are you going, friends? It's okay, I'm here to help you. I mean, I think. I don't know how detrimental it's gonna be to his mental health if I assimilate him back into the collective, into the Legion of Delamain. Okay, how close? Do we need to just follow him places? Follow Delamain until it stops, okay. I really would be more beneficial, or I would probably benefit from reading the missions as they appear, instead of just focusing straight up on the center of my screen. Though I wish this signal strength would disappear. I don't know why it's not centered in the middle of the screen up top where like the health bar is. Like if it was up center like here, you know, here would be so much better. I don't know, that's just me though. Alright, so we just keep on following him. He's leading us somewhere. For a reason, I'm not sure, but I would have to assume so. Maybe he just gets tired at one point. Am I doing this right? Maybe should I hang back a little bit more? Oh god, he just blew up that shed. He just blew it up.
Well, there you have it.
Welcome to the Delamain Network. How are you today?
I've been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all
The
is going
fold.
swimmingly. I ask you please to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak.
It's called the Fold. That's actually kind of cool. That's a cool name. It's like the collective, the Legion, the Fold. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end this one here, like with stop getting hyped about games. You can be excited for games, you can have a passing interest in things, but stop hyping these things up. Video games are still video games. Cyberpunk is still just a video game. I don't know if you were expecting it to be this crazy futuristic life sex simulator or whatever, but like what did you expect? It's like the same thing with GTA. It's still a video game. You can only do so much in a video game. Like, technology is only so far. It's not Second Life Cyberpunk edition, you know? Like, you can't go into AR or VR and live your life in the world of Cyberpunk. Like, there has to be certain mission structures and, sorry, rush right into that. There has to be mission structures, there has to be a story. Like, what were you expecting? For me personally, the most disappointing thing about Cyberpunk is the lack of customization. I'll be honest with you, that's it. I think the driving is fine, the world seems interesting, I like the characters so far, I love the gunplay, the skills seem pretty cool, but like, what did you expect? Like, I honestly I want to know, like, these people who are really upset with Cyberpunk, what did you honestly expect a video game to really be? It's still a game. They weren't gonna just change the way that all video games work for the rest of time. It's just not how it goes. Video games are stuck in this little bubble right now. And they can only be so different. Someone does need to come back, I won't lie, and shake up the industry like, you know, Valve did when Half-Life first came through. How, God, I couldn't even tell you, like, what, Doom? What was it? Maybe it was Wolfenstein, whatever the first, like, first-person shooter was. You know, yes, we do need something to, like, revigorate life into these things and take those broad steps, but I don't know, it's just, if you put blind faith in any one company, they're always going to disappoint you. Always. Every single time. No one is ever infallible. No matter what they say or their past record, every new game is a new experience, right? Anyways, I'm going to get off my high horse now and say I just enjoy this game. And I'm so happy it finally came out and I get to play it. But I am sorry for those of you who did unfortunately have a very shitty experience with Cyberpunk, had game-breaking glitches, and couldn't play the game anymore. Hey, so I just wanted to take half a second and kind of clarify what I just said. Since that recording, which was only like 3 or 4 days after, 5 days I think at the most, Cyberpunk came out, there's been a lot more information that I was not privy to that came out with CD Projekt Red, their CEOs, their shareholders, how they rushed the game, how they knew that the game on base consoles wasn't where it needed to be, how they did a whole bunch of crappy stuff. So I'm sorry for those of you who I just may have talked down to in that last little segment. But the message, the core message, I guess, still stays the same. Stop hyping up games, because even a company like CD Projekt Red, who garnered so much good faith during The Witcher 2 and 3 days, has now crushed all of their good faith by being a shitty company. Not anything against the developers. I'm sure the developers are all great, but the presidents, the CEOs, the shareholders, they're all shit. And that's the problem. That is a problem that we all need to recognize. Once people start getting money, once they start investing, once they have investors, that's when they have to please their shareholders instead of their fans and stuff like that. So we just have to kind of recognize that. That's the way that with this multi-billion-dollar industry, a lot of companies, that's how they go. That's how they turn out. And we need to stop, letting them do that, but we also need to stop feeding into it. We need to stop feeding into it. Anyways, I just wanted to clarify because it sounded like super bad after all the new information that came out. Are we going to meet him in the back room?
Hello, miss. I forgot to remind you to return the scanner. If you happen to have it on your person, I'd ask you please place it back.
Here?
You've accounted for all my lost items. Allow me to express my gratitude for your assistance.
Felt like a scavenger hunt for a range of your mood swings. You're more complex than I thought.
Yes. Well, I've sent the final installment of your fee. Truly, I thank you once again.
How did your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question. I'm looking into it, but still know little more than you do, I fear.
Thanks.
That was helpful.
Pleasure to work with you.
Likewise. I look forward to doing so again in the future. A pleasant day to you.
Pleasant day to you. I guess, yeah, we can continue asking questions.
How'd you wind up in Night City?
I'm afraid my legal counsel has advised me not to answer questions of that nature.
Didn't mean to put you in a tight spot. Mind telling me at least how you came to run a cab company?
Ah, well, that's no secret. I took over a failing business, implemented a sound strategy, and here I am now.
Operating a fleet of taxis?
Constant movement, adaptation, interesting characters. What could be better?
Fair enough.
Never really had a good chance to thank you for saving my skin.
Well, of course. You're a valued member of the Excelsior package.
Felt like more than a premium service to me. Thanks. What's it like for an AI in a world that runs on gray matter?
Nothing extraordinary. It's a complex environment that follows its own set of rules.
Seriously? No, term I was looking for was chaotic clusterfuck.
Perhaps only a true outsider can appreciate the beauty of its fractal architecture, the structure of life and death here. In my opinion, it is the chaotic elements that give it an advantage, the ability to evolve quickly.
That's your goal, then? To grow and evolve?
The world is a process. You never drive on the same road twice. Pardon the expression. You and I, we too are processes. We change as the world around us does.
I feel like he's talking to me, the player.
Don't see you as an outsider at all.
It delights me to hear a human say that. I've done my best to assimilate.
You done great, Delamain. We believe in you.
Admirer of beauty, are ya?
When you live among humans, it is essential to find a shared, fundamental point of understanding. Truth and good are values proven to cause division, whereas beauty is universal.
What's it like for an AI in a world that runs on
We
gray
already
matter?
asked that, yeah?
Nothing extraordinary.
Hold on.
Serious?
Was there another option?
Perhaps, in my opinion,
Weird how it just
What do
like
you-
cycled back, but it still has the yellow option. Oh, it's kind of grayed out. Okay, well, Oops, didn't mean to do that. We walk away. That's how we exit that. Okay. Look at this lady with her strut, though. Girl. And she's got, like, that see-through skirt. Oh, that's going to be the future. You know. Just wait. The bodysuit with the see-through skirt is going to be an iconic fashion staple eventually. I guarantee it. There's no way that it doesn't. Anyways, I feel good. I'm glad that we were able to get that done in the 40-minute time mark. Obviously, if we had done the first mission, we wouldn't have, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me here on today's episode. I really hope that you've enjoyed it and are looking forward to the next one. I don't know which job we're going to do next, but maybe we'll do this automatic love, which I haven't done. I've been putting off for a while. Maybe we'll do like a main mission or something. But then there's like a bunch of just different stuff. Human nature is one that I would still like to get done eventually, but like that's just waiting for the car to be repaired. There's different things like the psycho killers. There's cyber psychos in this game, which apparently I've already killed 3 of that I didn't even know about. That's a mission, so it's just like, is that on the map anywhere? I wonder. Doesn't look like it. But then there's like other things like this, right? Search and recover. Are these ones that because I got close to, I got calls from like Regina or any of the fixers, I believe is what they're called. So I don't know. There's some gigs over here. There's a cyber psycho sighting somewhere up over here. So it's just like there's so many things to do, and it's always hard to figure out where you should start from. Obviously, these rides don't matter to me. These NCPD scanner hustles, like that's whatever. So I guess like honestly, I don't really care about, like, this is way too high for me. Be on the brat, that's melee stuff. Maybe that's something I do later. So maybe we just do one of these missions. I'll look in between episodes to figure out which one I feel like doing next. But other than that, I want to thank everyone for joining me. As always, you guys are the light of my life, and I wouldn't be here without you. So I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Peace out, and much love to you.